Yes, guys, and welcome back to another opposition preview. It is a big one. Aston Villa taking on Arsenal at Villa Park. Lots of tension going into this game, guys. Unai Emery up against Arteta. Massive game, people. First against third. We are joined by, we got one Villa fan with us. We are waiting for another Villa fan to come on as well. But we're joined by Bailey from Villa TV. How you been doing, man?
Yeah, I've been doing well. Villa on fire at a minute, and I'm watching another side of Birmingham at a minute to scum. But Villa been flying, and yeah, thanks for having me on.
No worries at all, man. No worries at all. Guys, as I said, the link is right in the title. As always, all you do is click the blue out and you take them right to the channel. There's Villa Boys, the link in there. He'll be here very soon. He's running a little bit late. Also, of course, Bailey's link is in the chat. Go and give him a sub if you haven't done already. But yeah, also leave your thoughts down below about this game, score predictions, all that stuff. But let's get started, man. Aston Villa against Arsenal at Villa Park. I think there's only one place to start, and that is with your manager for me, bro, Unai Emery. Now, as you know, him and Arsenal, we've got a lot of history between each other. He was our ex-manager, and he's now at you guys. I want to get your thoughts on the job he's done so far. How impressed have you been with Unai Emery for Aston Villa?
Yeah, I'm actually happy with Unai Emery. I think he's our best manager for a long time. I think, of course, we've had Gerrard in charge, Dean Smith, but I think Unai tops them too. This season as well, I think he's got us going at the back as well. I know we were letting loads of goals in with Gerrard. And going forward, I think Watkins is a new striker now, basically, because he wasn't good last season. But yeah, I think Unai definitely got us going, and I think he's a class manager, and I'm glad to have him at our team, and hopefully he can win the Conference League and get us some Champions League for next season.
Yeah, agreed. Villa Boys was just here, but now he's dipped. I don't know where he's gone. He might have technical difficulties, but yeah, look. Talking about Unai Emery, and yeah, I agree with you. I think he's one of the best managers you've had, and I think he'll prove it tomorrow. Yeah, if you guys do, win this game in your 149 history, by the way, this will be the first time you've won 15 consecutive games at Villa Park in a row. So that is a fantastic record to have. But Villa, Madu, you all good, bro? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, Madu, welcome back, bro. How you been keeping, man?
Arvin, do you know what? Very, very good. I'm so happy to be your channel again. So happy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember. Obviously, I got you on when we beat you 4-2. It was that game, wasn't it? But yeah,
don't remember that game.
It's so good to have you back on the channel, Madu. But obviously, we have just started. I was talking about obviously our ex-manager Unai Emery. For you guys, I mean, now when I got you on before, obviously he just originally came into the job at Villa, right? And you guys were sat in 11th that season, and he had half a season. He still got you guys Conference League football, man. Just give me your thoughts, Madu, on how good this guy has been for you lot and how he's transformed Aston Villa.
Do you know what? Absolutely super fantastic. Couldn't believe, because on the jail we were 17th on Gerrard when he got sacked. We were 17th, just same point like Southampton, Wolves as well, Forest, that type of teams in there. And when Emery came in, I was very, very surprised. I thought we're not gonna get Emery. I thought we're not gonna get him. No way he not come to Villa, because who want to come Villa when we're 17th on the table on the time. But credit to Unai Emery, came in, credit to the board as well, came in and done a fantastic job, brilliant job. I do not expect Emery doing very, very well. Who believe if you told me now you're gonna be third on the table, you're gonna be above City, 2 points behind Liverpool, and 4 points behind Arsenal, I will not believe you. I will not believe you. So I'm so happy we got Unai Emery.
Yeah, he's done an absolute fantastic job. I was just saying as well to Bailey, yeah, this would be if he were to win this game against Arsenal, he'd break he'll make history for you lot tomorrow. It'd be the first person to ever win 15 consecutive matches in a row at Villa Park. You know, it's an absolute fortress this season, isn't it, Bailey? You know, Villa Park.
Yeah, definitely. One of probably is the hardest ground to go to in the Premier League. To be fair, I know Anfield is hard to go to as well, but yeah, I think Villa Park is the hardest in the Premier League to go to. Not many teams are gonna get a point there this season, I don't think. And look, we beat Manchester City down. Let's be honest, we played them out of park. Um, but yeah, of course, we won all our games. When even Sean won this season at Villa Park, we've won all games. So it's going to be a hard place. But if we beat Arsenal tomorrow, get past Arsenal at home and get past Liverpool at home, I think Villa can go unbeaten at home this season.
Yeah, and that this is like this at Arsenal when we had Emery. Our home record's insane. It was one of the best in the Premier League. It's just the away form which let Emery down. The away games he wasn't really picking up results. He was always getting sort of not winning at all away from home. Is that very similar this season, or since Emery's been in terms of away form? Has that been a bit poor?
Yeah. Oh, go.
Oh, yeah, do you know what? It's a bit similar. It's similar because all three lost to Cape on the way for home. We're not really that great for away for home. We're not really that great, you know. Yes, losing to Newcastle. Yes, first opening day, very embarrassing. I'm not defending Emily for that. Very embarrassing. We lose to 5-1. Losing to 3-0. We don't do well in Liverpool anyway. I do expect we lose against Liverpool. I'm very poor result against Forest. We did not play very well against Forest. Even Tottenham as well. Over Tottenham, we know it's that great. We let a lot of space open, but he can't improve at the same way because we have won a couple of away games, you know, beating Burnley, Tottenham, Chelsea, you know, tougher teams as well. We beat very well, and yeah, it's the same. It's similar to you lot. Like we're not really being great away for home.
Yeah, it's very similar to when we had Una Emery. But yeah, as you said, I mean, some of the away games I've seen you guys this season, obviously the Tottenham one in general, you know, that was a very, very good result for you guys. There's other games though. I mean, I actually watched the game fully when you guys played Bournemouth away from home. And you lot got lucky, man. I'll be honest. I think that last minute goal from Watkins saved you lot a point at Bournemouth. I looked at the game. I think that was a very, very good chance for Villa to capitalize on that win. And you know, you could have had an extra 3 points there against Bournemouth. But yeah, listen, Una Emery is doing an absolutely exceptional job at you guys. You know, I think he's gonna take you guys, you know, places. I really do, and definitely one of the best managers you've had. In a while, that's for sure. But yeah, I want to come to Villa Boys for this question, bro. I want to talk about your summer business in general, right? Some of the signings that you did sign in the summer window. What was your thoughts, and what did you rate the window out of 10 as a Villa fan?
Do you know what? You know, we're always like decent seven. You know, hopefully we had a good window.
Mm.
Signing like Musa Diaby, Tillemans coming in. That's a fantastic signing. Signing Clem Longley on loan. Yes, Longley did not play. Yes, he cannot play for us in the league, but the Conference League, he been absolutely superb as well, and it been very good window. I'll give it like a seven.
So the players you signed, you got Pau Torres, who obviously Emery
Yep.
managed, and he knew
Yeah.
very well at Villarreal. Yuli Tielemans as well. That was a fantastic signing. You got him on
Yep.
a free as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Anyone else I'm missing?
Diaby as well. Musa Diaby.
Of course, Musa
Yeah,
Diaby.
Musa
Man.
Diaby.
Arsenal wanted that guy, by the way. We wanted that guy heavily. And when you got him, yeah, I was so jealous, man, because I was
Yeah.
like, that guy could have been perfect backup for, you know, for Bukayo Saka on the right wing. We was crying out for a backup for Saka. He would have
Yeah.
been perfect for him. You know,
So,
how's the signings done for you so far, in your opinion?
oh, Diaby, he been absolutely superb, fantastic.
Mm.
Being for us, you know, scoring goal. But sometimes he can be, you know, finishing can let him down very. Sometimes his end product sometimes can let him very down. But apart from that, he been very good for us.
Yeah, I want to come to Bailey. Same question to you, sort of. Your summer window. How do you rate it out of 10, man? And how have your signings done so far?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. I think, yeah, I think of course we got DRB. To be honest, Tinnemans, I was 50-50 when he came in, but he's been unreal. I think he was really good against Manchester City. Pau Torres, great centre back, scoring and goals as well. So yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. I think it was a good window. DRB, of course, he's a class player. Tinnemans in that midfield as well, just runs the show. And Pau Torres at the back, of course. So yeah, 8.
Yeah, 100%, guys. So talking about obviously Villa this season, right? You guys, in my opinion, I look as an Arsenal fan. You guys are frightening. And we're going to go in more in depth in the game, but I'm looking tomorrow. I'm like, I'm worried to play you guys. This is probably going to be Arsenal's biggest test of this season. Probably Arsenal's toughest game this season as well. We spoke about the job Emery's done, but your expectations as Villa fans at the start of the season. I'll start you, Villa boys. Surely your expectations you've overachieved, no? In your opinion.
100% overachieved. 100%. I do agree with you, Josh. Oh, do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Our expectation for me at start of season will be top six. I would snatch it up with top six. Obviously, we could get top six, but I didn't expect us being third. I didn't expect that. Yes, I expect to be a top six, but not in third. We have not been in top four since 2009. That's a long time. We have not been in top four since 2009. And yes, we finished sixth in that season, but this is a more bigger season than the 2009-2010 season when we have Mountaineer our manager in that season.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that is mad. 100%. Same question to you, Bailey. Yeah. Do you think you've definitely overachieved? And also, what's your expectations of Villa start the season?
Yeah, I actually put us in the top 6 at the start. To be fair, like Villa boys, I didn't expect us to, of course, being in third place at the minute. But let's be honest, we've been on fire. I think if we beat Arsenal this week and we go point by top, yes, of course we'll win about top because we know we ain't gonna be up there at the end of the season. But being up there is just unreal. But yeah, of course, going on this season, I think we need to. I think we'll win the Conference League, of course. And I still think we'll finish 5th or 6th. But I take that all day. If we get 4th, then it's just mad. But yeah, I take top 6 all day.
Yeah, 100%. All right, let's talk about the game, which, yeah, I think we all saw. I mean, I certainly watched it. The game against, obviously, Manchester City, the treble winners, you guys at Villa Park. Let me tell you something now, yeah. I've never seen a team in years dominate Man City like the way you guys did. To hold them down to 2 shots as well. And those 2 shots coming in when Emi Martinez made them double saves. For the rest of the games, holding them at 2 shots the whole game. Big respect for that. Yeah. And what I saw in that game is absolute dominance from Aston Villa. Emery got his tactics absolutely spot on. That was his first time he beat Pep in 15 attempts as well. So he'll be buzzing with that. But the likes of Leon Bailey, absolute was on smoke against Man City. John McGinn had an absolute masterclass. Douglas Luiz, you guys won that midfield battle. You had the likes of, your resilience defense at the back. Lucas Digne had one of the games of his life. Pau Torres, Diego Carlos, Martinez made some fantastic, them 2 saves, which were crucial, especially if Haaland would have scored that, could it have been a different game? Who knows? But taking nothing away from you guys, that was superb. Villa boys, what was your thoughts on that amazing performance against Man City, bro?
Superb, brilliant. When we dominate City, we show City. You got to give credit for us, the players. Fantastic. I am super happy. Went to show City, and I'm thinking the first half. I'm thinking, come on, we can score. And credit to the players, credit to the defenders as well, credit to Diego Cola, Paul Torres. They have Holly in their pocket. They came quiet. He said yes, he had one shot. Apart from that, can everyone tell me what Holly did entire game, please? He did
Mm,
absolutely nothing. Did
mm,
nothing.
100%. Bailey, what was your thoughts on that amazing win against Man City, bro?
I was there on Wednesday. I don't know where to start. To be fair, we um we were just unreal. Literally, our midfield, our attack, our defense. Carlos had Haaland in his pocket.
Mm,
And yeah, I think everyone on the pitch deserve credit because I think that was our. I know, yes, we beat Luton 3-1, we beat Fulham 3-1, but I think that's our best performance this season
mm.
by a mile. 22 shots, and they only had two, and it came in the 11th minute. Great save from Martinez, by the way, from their goals. Yeah, he's the real number one, isn't he? But yeah, I think that was an unreal performance and our best performance of all season.
Definitely. I mean, I'll ask you this question then. You got to look at this now and be like, we're just beating the triple winners, Manchester City. If you were to go and beat Arsenal as well, hold on a minute. That's two teams who were fighting for the league title last season, who were hot and are probably still hot favourites to compete again. Surely you got to look at it and be like, I mean, maybe not title contenders in terms of winning the league, because I still think you guys are a long way. I mean, you never know. Leicester City won the league when nobody expected it. But I'll start with you, Villa boys. You beat Arsenal. Do you sit there and say we're definitely contenders for at least top four?
It's a tough one because it'll be typical Villa. I'm 50-50. Beat Arsenal, it'll be typical Villa to beat Arsenal and then to lose to Brentford next week. That'll be typical Villa. We all seen it in the past before, but I'm 50-50. If we win against Arsenal at home, I'm thinking we could be a top four contenders,
Mm.
and the pundit could be talking more and more. Maybe title. I'm not sure about the title yet. It's too soon to be a title. But top four, we should be conversation in the top four, in my opinion.
What about you, Bailey? If you were to beat Arsenal, you beat Man City and Arsenal, do you consider yourself contenders for at least top four?
Uh, yeah, uh, yeah, I think we do. I think if we beat Arsenal at Villa Park, I think that would just be a class win. It's going to be a tough game. I don't think it'll be like Man City. I think Arsenal are better than Man City this season so far.
Mm.
But yeah, I think if we beat you, then yeah, we beat you. I think we are, of course, on the road to top four. But it depends, on it, because we could lose against Brentford or Villa. Boys, so that will probably be Villa. But we need to get our away form better, and if we get that better, then yeah, I think we could.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I do agree with you there, guys. But all right, then let's move on to Arsenal and to this game in particular. I'll tell you what. I'll start with you, Bailey. Right, what have you made of Arsenal this season? Do you think obviously last season we did capitulate in the league in the league? We was 8 points clear, as we know. We was 93% top of the league, and we end up capitulating. Do you see Arsenal doing it this season, or do you think we'll just be up there competing again?
I'm gonna be honest. I want you to, I'll call win the league over Manchester City, and I think anyone does, because no one wants to see Man City win the league again. Yeah, I don't want to see Grealish lift that trophy again either. So yeah, but yeah, I think Arsenal have been a class team this season against Luton. I thought you were going to lose that, and I think most Arsenal fans did. Um, but yeah, I think you have been a class team this season, scoring goals, defending. I think Saliba is one of the best centre backs
Mm.
in the Premier League, in my opinion. Maybe not first, but I think one of the best. But yeah, I think you are in that. I think you could win the league this season. To be fair, if you if you beat Villa and City somehow lose against Luton on Sunday, then I think
Yes.
it's how I think you or Liverpool could win the league.
Yeah, definitely agree with you there, man. Villa boys, what have you made of Arsenal this season as well, bro?
You know what? Like you got to give credit to I know you don't want to say, but Arteta doing fantastic job. Like often, I'm not going to do the same like last season. Over the last season, it's going to be a fluke. Over the last season was fluke, but it's not a fluke. Obviously, you're lot doing very, very well this season. Started very, very well. And, couple wins. Made the draw against Fulham, the draw. But you only had one loss against Newcastle, 1-0, beat at Newcastle. That's maybe the arguably, maybe you shouldn't lose the game. Yes, I'm not talking about the VAR, probably, but you lot be very, very well, you know. But it could be the same position. I could see you lot winning the league, 100% winning the league, but the one thing is consistent. It's going to be the consistent. That's the difference between Arsenal and Man City at the moment. Because City had done this before. How many times we see City done it before? Okay, yes, Liverpool done it one time. You look at Liverpool, they done it like one time. They
Mm.
done like one time. They destroy. They won the league like 1920 season, obviously. But apart from that, look City. City have done it. I can see you like win the league. Can you win the league? Yes, you can. But the problem is consistent. Can you be consistent? I think that's the only problem for Arsenal is the problem. That's the difference between City and Arsenal. It's consistent, in my opinion.
No, 100%. I think you make a great point there. I mean, you look at last season and the way how we capitulated is because, yeah, you said we wasn't consistent enough, against teams like Southampton, it's bottom of the league. And we drew with them at the Emirates 3-3. I mean, we all go back to the game at Anfield, which pretty much, for me, decided the league title then, is when we went 2-0 up to Liverpool and we capitulated and it was 2-2. West Ham away, 2-0 up, capitulated 2-2. The Southampton game, and then ultimately going to the actual... I think you look at it like if you want to be champions, then you got to beat the champions. And we got absolutely battered by Man City. And, we lost 4-1. We ended up losing to Brighton 3-0. We had a horrible end to the season last season. So yeah, I agree,
Saka missed the
Madhu.
penalty as well. So Ishwan, Saka missed the penalty against West Ham. What
Yeah,
if?
exactly. I mean, there were so many ifs. If Saka scored, what would have happened? If Martinelli would have passed it instead of decided to shoot, what would have happened at Anfield? There's so many ifs. I think this season we have to go. Because there is many doubters. I mean, I know you guys expect, and you guys and respect to you guys. You think we'll win the league. I think we're going to win the league this season. I said at the start of the season, but there's so many more doubters now saying, "Oh, as you said, Maddie, oh, it's a fluke last season." Arsenal won't be back this season. Arsenal got weaker, but right now we're still doing the business. Like performances hasn't been as good as they were last season. Last season we was blitzing teams, but the difference is this season is we actually getting results. At the end of the day, football is results business, and I don't care how you play as long as we win trophies at the end of it. But yeah, talking about obviously this game at Villa Park, I want to quickly go back to the game last season. I know you Villa fans won't like this, but last season that game for me was mixed emotions personally because I don't really think we deserved to come out there with 3 points personally. And let's be real, I think we did rode our luck towards the end of that game to end up winning it. I think Martinez, I think it was an own goal from Jorginho, came off a post and back of Martinez. That was so unlucky for you guys. And then obviously you guys were trying to get the equaliser and your keeper went up and then we hit you on the counter attack. We won the game 4-2.
Yep.
You guys did score, I think first from Ollie Watkins, and we went 1-1 and it went 2-1 to you guys. I thought you guys played really well against us, and I thought a draw was probably a fair result in that game, even though we actually did go and get the 3 points last season. But yeah, Villa boys. Sorry, Madhu, what was your thoughts on that game last season, man?
Don't know. For the last, Arsenal was very unlucky last season. We were very unlucky. Arsenal we played very well that game as well. We tried. We gave a lot of games. Yeah, like you said, we won up Watkins. Equalized. We were 2-1 up by Coutinho, and then the second half. We didn't start very, very well. We nearly second goal coming. Shevchenko. Was Shevchenko score for that game?
Yeah,
It was
Zinchenko. Yeah,
Shevchenko.
yeah.
Shevchenko scored, make it 2-2. And then all it would be all day to take a point. It was when Martin Odegaard missed the open shot. He missed the open goal. Martin Odegaard, where he missed the open goal. Obviously, he put it wide. Although it we could take a point, but also, yeah, I do agree. You were the lock. What if, what if Bailey scored that chance against
Yeah,
Ramsdale?
yeah. When he hit
When
the post, nearly.
Ramsdale
Yeah.
hit the post, what if that chance? What if we scored to win the game? But what if Jorginho didn't didn't have a shot that then?
Mm.
Maybe you lot would be moaning like, what if Martin Odegaard should score that chance? Odegaard as well. But sometimes you do need, excuse me,
No
sometimes
worries.
you do need, sometimes you do need a lock on the game. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Go to Bailey. I'll be right back.
No, no worries at all, Maddie, bro. Take your time. But yeah, yeah. Look, I 100% agree with what Maddie was saying there, guys. And I think he was trying to say sometimes you do need luck, to win football matches and to get through football matches. But yeah, Bailey, what was your whole thoughts on that 4-2 win last season to Arsenal?
Yeah, I think you was lucky, to be fair. I think we played well in that game. I think I don't know why Martinez went up, to be fair. And I think we said that after the game. He told him, "Why did you go up?" But I think our defense in that game last season wasn't the best. So of course you scored 4 goals, but I think 2 of them goals, or maybe one, with poor defending from us. But yeah, I think you got lucky. We could have got a point, like Villa said. Um, but yeah, I think this season it's gonna probably be a different game, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, well, let's get into this then. How you Villa fans feeling going up against this Arsenal side? We do have a few injuries ourselves. No Thomas Partey for the game. Smith Rowe still out. Tommy Yasu's a massive miss for us because Tommy Yasu's been superb for us this season, and I'm so worried about Leon Bailey up against Zinchenko because Zinchenko defensively is not good. So I'm very worried about that. We've got a few injuries. I said Tommy Yasu, Smith Rowe, Partey. We've got Timber out. You lot have been absolutely cooking this season. I'll start at you, Villa boys. How are you feeling going into this game as a Villa fan? What's your confidence levels like? And yeah, what's your thoughts going into this game, bro?
Do you know what? I'm I'm very confident for that game, but I'm 50-50. Do you know what? I'm 50-50 because I'm very confident, but at the same time, I'm could be very, very nervous on the game as well. Very, very nervous. This Arsenal team is Arsenal. Well, it doesn't matter if you have injury or not. This team can show up. Like the Luton game, you lot were like 3-2 down, 3-2 down, and you did not give up. You keep fighting, and you won 4-3 on the game. You won 4-3, and I'm 50-50, but I'm very, very worried. What are going to be our back four is going to be the back four. Are we going to are we going to put Cash on the right back? Or are we going to stick with Konza, be the right back, and put Diego and Pau Torres as centre back? Because if we put Konza at right back, I'm I'm quite concerned him playing the right back because Saka and Martinelli could have Konza on toast on the game. Quite worried as well. If we put Konza right back, if we play Manticatch and right back, I can be very comfortable, but at the same time, that's my opinion.
Yeah, fair enough, Madhu. Bailey, how you feeling, man? What's your confidence levels like going into this game tomorrow against Arsenal?
I'm feeling positive, to be fair, because we're at home. I reckon it'll be a tight game. I know you're a great squad. You've got a great manager what won't be on the touchline.
Yeah.
but he, of course, he's still going to be there talking to assistants and all that. Yeah, you've got a great squad. I think you'll play Kai Havertz tomorrow because I think he's been good lately for you. So yeah, but yeah, I reckon it'll be a tight game. But yeah, I'm feeling positive to be fair. But yeah,
Let's talk about how Una Emery is going to really set up against Arsenal tomorrow, because I look at it personally. I reckon you'll be very similar to the way how you play against Man City, which I'm so right about, because we were awful against Luton. But as Madu rightly said, we had the resilience to come back in the game and come back and get all 3 points. But if we play like that against you guys, yeah, you will absolutely have a field day. You'll batter us.
Yeah.
The way how you play against Man City and the way how you've been playing at Villa Park this season. I said it's an absolute fortress. So about Una Emery and how he's going to set up, right? Most teams who play against Arsenal play this low block tactic, yeah, because you go toe-to-toe of Arsenal, we have too much quality. We will absolutely annihilate you. Our attack's just too quality. I mean, we saw Champions League games in particular. RC Lons tried it. They didn't play the low block. They went toe-to-toe, and we absolutely battered them 6-0. PSV done it. We battered them 4-0. When you try and go toe-to-toe of Arsenal, you do get found out. But you guys were very, very smart, and that's why I said Emery got spot on against Man City. Because what you did was you press so high up. You didn't allow to play. You didn't allow City to get into their rhythm. You didn't allow City to play their nice football, which is they've been playing for many, many years, right? Your midfield were physical enough. You put lots of pressure on City, and you was just superb in the whole in everything over City in every single aspect. You was better than City. So Madu, how do you think Una Emery will set up? Considering he knows it's his former club as well, like he got sacked from, and considering another good point as well, he knows players like Saka. He knows a few Arsenal players as well. How do you think he's going to set up against us?
Don't know what. I'll not be surprised if you've got the same lineups. Got the same lineup like 4-2, 4-4-2. Like, I think we might go 4-4-2 too in there. 4-4-2. Like, you know, like we can't make, any mistake. And we must say to the player, keep tight on Saka, like you said, just because he knows like Saka, he knows Martinelli as well, because he the one bring them to in at the club. He know a couple of players as well. So he knows what said the player, keep it tight, make it hard for the Arsenal, and he must be similar to against Man City, just similar.
And if he does do that, I'm going to be very worried for some more guys, because you look absolutely ruthless, relentless against Manchester City. In terms of the way our Arteta will set up, I think it'd be very similar to how we always play this season. I do agree. I do see Kai Havertz in there. I'm just a bit wary about your other midfielders. If you go to the likes of Tielemans again, if you go to the likes of Douglas Luiz, John McGinn, if they have similar performances, they play their way they did against Man City, is Havertz going to struggle most likely. But he has been playing well recently, Kai Havertz. He has been playing really, really well. But yeah, Bailey, how do you think Una Emery will set up against Arsenal? Do you think he'll play? Do you think he'll sit back, or do you think you go toe to toe of Arsenal?
In my opinion, I will go with the same lineup what he played against Manchester City. I think I've got to go toe against you. Attacking, I'll go. I think I've called Martinez in goal, and I've called 4 at bat. I probably would bring Alex Moreno in, but I think then they played well against Manchester City. And I will probably bring Matty Cash in as well, but I trust you now. And of course Watkins, Bailey, and whoever. I think you need to watch out for Leon Bailey though. He was unreal against Manchester City, and if he plays like that against you, then I think your defense is gonna have trouble with him. But yeah, I think it'll be a good game tomorrow. Hope it is anyway, and hope we can come home with the 3 points and move up that table.
Yeah, facts, bro. And yeah, you made a good point, Leon Bailey, bro. This guy this season is for me is def because I looked at him when you first signed him. I don't think he really
Yeah,
his first season. I don't think he really got into his rhythm. I don't think he wasn't. I don't think he was consistent enough. But now this season he's been different, hasn't he? For you guys, Leon Bailey.
yeah, very different. Yeah, superb player, fantastic player as well. Very good player for us, Liam Bailey. Fantastic seasons as well. Very good as well. So happy with
Mm.
him.
Madu, what would be your Aston Villa lineup? Like you want to see Emery go with?
Personally, I'll go with Saint Laurent. So I'll go Emi in goal, Martinez in goal. The back four, Konza white back. Luckily, we must see Konza white back. I don't blame Emery, so I'll go Konza white back. Centre back, Torres and Diego Carlos. Left back, I'll go with Lucas Dean. The two midfielders, I think he go with Luis and Kamara. Luis Kamara over there was absolutely brilliant. Or Tillemans, Luis Kamara Tillemans, and Ubi and McGinn as well at the midfielders. And on top is Bailey and Watkins. Them are 11s against you lot for tomorrow games. So what is your 11 against Arsenal? Against Villa, I mean, my bad.
Yeah, so I reckon Arteta will go with obviously. Well, this is going to be interesting, the goalkeeper situation, because I don't know if you guys saw Raya. He was
In my sorry,
good. Yeah, good. Yeah, go on,
in
Bailey.
my opinion, I think you should play Ramsdale. I want you to play
Mm,
David Raya, and he can
yeah,
make a mistake. But nah, I think you should play Ramsdale. In my opinion,
Yeah,
I
Ramsdale,
think
100%.
yeah.
Ramsdale.
agreed. I do agree. Obviously, Raya was absolutely awful against Brentford. Not Brentford, against
Luton.
Luton. Yeah, that's it, Luton.
Yeah.
Look, it was awful, man. Absolutely awful, and he has to be dropped. So I don't know what it is. I've got a funny feeling this manager will keep going with Raya. He keeps going to go with Raya, and he's been keep doing that. I mean, Ramsdale's only played in the Carabao Cup match. That is it this season, and against Brentford when Raya was obviously unavailable to play. So Raya's clearly our number one. He needs to be dropped though. I do agree. I'll go with Ramsdale, 100% Ramsdale in goal, and then the back four will be Ben White right back. It will be obviously Saliba, Gabriel, the two centre backs. It will be Zinchenko left back, and as I said, I'm really right about that. Leon Bailey, because I think you guys will play Bailey on the right, won't you? Yeah, Leon Bailey on the
Yeah.
right, and
With
yeah, hit him against. I mean, I saw him against Man City. Man City defenders kept backing away from him. Yeah, he was a big threat against Man City for you guys. And it was a great goal as well. I mean, that cutback, great finish, man,
Yeah.
for Leon Bailey. But him against Zinchenko, bro. Yeah, Zinchenko. I know he scored against you last season. He's very good going forward, Zinchenko.
Mhm.
Defensively, he's a shambles. So if he's not careful, Leon Bailey will have an absolute field day, against Zinchenko. But I do think he'll go because we ain't got no one else. We got rid of Kieran Tierney. So it's literally Zinchenko or Kivior. And I'm not
Oh,
too keen with Kivior or either. So,
he's,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt you. He's the one who gave it the first goal in it against Watkins last season, Shevchenko.
Mm,
He gave the ball away, didn't he, on the first goal? When he
yeah,
went to
yeah. This is what I'm saying, Madu. He's awful defensively. It's not the first time as well. Against Liverpool when he got nutmegged by Trent Alexander-Arnold. And you saw what happened there, Against Southampton when he's out of position. He's always out of position because I don't necessarily blame him, right? Because he's a midfielder. He plays for Ukraine, his own country. He was never really a left back.
Yeah.
So we obviously he's going to be inverting as always because we
Mhm.
do have to play these inverted wing backs. He's going to be doing the same against you guys. Midfield obviously Declan Rice. Now you guys have to watch out for him, man. This guy every single game consistently class every single game. Yeah, he's fantastic. So we go Declan Rice. He will go Kai Havertz. I would personally go Jorginho. I feel like we need to win the midfield battle. And I'm not too keen with Havertz against Douglas Luiz, John McGinn, Tielemans. So I think to keep that experience and that stability, I think we should play Jorginho and Declan Rice. And then in front of them will be obviously Martin Odegaard, and then it'll be Saka on the right. It'll be Martinelli on the left, and it'll probably be Gabriel Jesus up front. Obviously, you remember Jesus missed the game against you guys last season because he's out injured. So
Injury, yeah.
that would be Arsenal's lineup. But Look, man, this for, I'm feeling so nervous to play you guys, and I don't want to play you guys right now. Considering you just beat the treble winners, you lot are be full of confidence,
Yep.
very high of confidence. But
Mhm.
Madu, how do you see this game going, man? You know your score prediction. Who's gonna win for you, bro?
Do you know what? I don't know why, but I think we might win. You know, I think we might do it. I'll stick my chest out. I don't know why. I think we're gonna win 2-0 Villa. I'll go 2-0.
Wow, Larry. He's gone with a clean sheet as well, and Emmy
Yeah, I
might
might go
clean.
clean sheet. Yeah, clean sheet 2-0. Why not?
Fair play, man. Fair play. I mean, he's gone with his chest. You know, big up to you, Madu, man. Bailey, how do you see this game going, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-2 Villa. I reckon goals. I think Watkins will score, Leon Bailey, and I'm gonna go DRB off the bench. I'm gonna say we'll score last minute winner as well. So I'm gonna go 3-2 Villa.
I've gone with that, but I've gone with the other way around. I've gone Arsenal's going 3-2. As you said, I think it's going to be one of the best games. I mean, it's definitely going to be Arsenal's toughest test, as I said, Arsenal's toughest game this season. And I think whoever wins this game, though, I think it'll make a big statement to this Premier League. I mean, if we win the game, you know, that this will make a statement to the Premier League saying, you know, we are serious this season to win this Premier League title. If you win the game, you know, you just beating Man City, you just beating Arsenal. You know, are Villa in a title race as well? But yeah, I do think it'll be full of goals. And I do think we just about get over the line. Whether or not we score in the last minutes, we love to do that this season or not, we have to find out. But yeah, I reckon it's going to be one of those games full of goals, and I do see Arsenal winning the game 3-2. Just a quick other question, right, for you guys.
Yep.
Considering where you are now, obviously third place in the Premier League. You know,
Yep.
you also got knocked out of the Carabao Cup as well, didn't you, by Everton?
Yeah, I told you.
That was very disappointing because I reckon you could have gone far in that as well.
Yeah, very
You just won the
disappointed.
FA Cup coming up as well.
Yep.
Who you playing in that? Who you got in the FA Cup?
We got Middlesbrough away. We have to wait
Oh,
to Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough. All right. So you win
Middlesbrough.
the FA Cup, Conference League. You're going to win that. We all know this.
Yeah. Yep.
But what is your final predictions, expectations for Villa this season? I'll start with you, Madu.
Do you know what? If you ask me now, I will happily take. I'll take fifth one out of top four. If I take top six, I'll be happy. Top six, and win the Conference League as well.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Same question to you, Bailey, bro. What's your predictions and expectations for Villa this season?
Yeah, I agree as well. I think top six. I think win the Conference League as well, and go far in the FA Cup.
Talking a little bit about the January window as well, guys. What positions wise do you think you would need to go and prioritize on, Madu?
You know what? I think we do need a back with white back. We do need because Cash do need a compensation white back. Yes, we're playing Konza, but Konza not a white back. He's a centre back normally, but we do need another white back. There have been talks already in January. We linked with another centre back as well. The Argentina under 20s, Uruguay, I think is Uruguay under 20s.
Yeah.
We've been linked with Tammy Abraham as well. We've been linked with him. We have been linked with him as well. Also, Tammy used to play for us in championship times as well. We've been linked with him as well, and Inaki Williams as well for a bit of while. Because obviously we bought his brother Nico Williams, but he just signed a new contract, so I can't see him Nico signing for us now. But we have been linked with Inaki Williams as well, Tammy and Inaki Williams as well as striker, in my opinion.
I just want to, before we do get out of here, guys, I just want to talk about a few individual players that I think we need to talk about from you guys. I want to start with Ollie Watkins, yeah, because this guy every single time he every time he turns up against Arsenal, man, He's a
Yep.
player that I want Arsenal to sign, but I'll be real. He's never going to come. He's never. Why would he leave your club?
Yeah.
Why would he leave Aston Villa? I'm pretty sure he signed a new contract as well for you guys.
Yeah.
You know,
Just on the wall.
and look how good this guy's been this season. And this is not the
Yep.
first time Una Emery's done this. That is his. But for me, that is his biggest trait as a manager. Yeah, is the way how he develops players individual. Yeah, Oddy and some of the strikers as well. Oddy Watkins has been superb for you this season, right?
Mhm.
Even at Arsenal, Emery had Aubameyang and Lacazette on absolute fire for us. They're bagging goals for fun under Emery. When he went to Villarreal, you look at players like Gerard Moreno, Dan Juma, right? They was on fire for him. When he went to PSG, Cavani was on fire for him.
Yep.
You know, this thing of Emery developing strikers. I mean, I saw you, Madu. What is your thoughts on Ollie Watkins, man?
Fantastic. Absolutely superb. Very, very well. Yes, he didn't start very. He started very, very slow. He started out to be very, very slow. He hadn't scored like 7 games now, but now consistent, better. Emily got better on him now. Last year he's absolutely fantastic. Same with the season, but at start of the season he didn't really start very, very well. He had no score like his first game was like Chelsea, I think. He first scored the season was Chelsea away. We won 1-0 as well that game. Apart from that, he been absolutely superb. He been on fire. Still, Josh, can I ask you one question?
Of course.
I'll ask you 2 questions actually. 2 questions. Would you take a point for tomorrow game or no? Will you take a point?
Do you know what it is? It really depends on how we perform, Madu, because you know I've seen us this season, right, and we've been performing
Mhm.
below standard personally, but we've been getting results. You know, I look at us; we're in a great position now, Madu. Yeah, we're top of the league, right? If we
Yep.
were to drop points to you, Liverpool would most likely beat Palace, and Liverpool go above us.
Yep.
So it is Villa Park, and I get, you know, you guys been on fire. I get it's a tough team, but personally, I wouldn't. I think you got to go. I think it's a must-win tomorrow for Arsenal. Would you?
Well,
But would you take a point?
do you know what? I'll take a point. I would.
Mhm.
I'd love to take a point. If you take a point, I'll be happy to take a point. I'd love to take a point. I'll take a point.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, and that's fair enough because I think where Arsenal is and compared to Aston Villa, you know, we're in different sort of phases. Like we're in a different phase compared to where you are right now. You know, as you said, who would have thought that Aston Villa right now would be third place in the Premier League, right? And if you were to beat us, then you go 1 point, you know, behind us. Who would have
Well,
thought that before the season? You know, I just you guys saying your expectations before the season was to go find the Conference League, of course. We all know
yeah,
Emery's a master of winning European trophies, but
yeah,
also finish around top 6. You know, so compared to Arsenal now, we know where we are. Like we know the expectation is for Arsenal this season is to win the Premier League title because we failed to do that last season. You know, it's to compete for every single trophy. That is Arsenal standard, but I don't think you guys are ready to compete for the league title. I don't think you guys are ready. You
yeah.
know, as you said, I think you're currently minimal. It's Emery's first full season in charge. You know, you
Yeah,
still got to back him even more. You still got to
yeah.
give him players that he wants, and you have done that. And you know, you guys are overachieving. So I think we're definitely in different phases, which is why I wouldn't take a point because I know my football club needs to win the Premier League title this season, and I know it's a must-win game. But for you guys, of course, you'll be happy with the point. You
I'll be,
know,
I'll be happy with the point. Other question is, if you take who you take as one Aston Villa player? If also saw one Aston Villa player, who would it be and why?
that's a great question, man. That is, I mean, there's so many in mind that I would take. You know what? I just think this guy will elevate our team if we had him, and will score 20. It's got to be Ollie Watkins. It's got to be
Really?
Ollie Watkins because
Okay.
we need a striker desperately, yeah. And don't get me wrong, Gabriel Jesus is a good striker, right? We got Eddie Nketiah as well. He needs to be. We need to Benedict Nketiah, but we need another striker, Madu. We need that
Yeah.
guy who can bag
Yeah.
goals for fun. All right, Jesus don't score for me. Jesus is fantastic. He don't score enough goals. His highest goal scoring season was 13 goals, I think. You know, we need someone who can, bag us similar to how similar to City have Haaland. Yeah,
Hmm.
we need a striker like that. I thought Ollie Watkins, all-round player, is fantastic. Clinical
Oh,
goal scorer.
yeah.
This guy I've been a big fan of. Even when this guy's at Brentford,
Yeah.
he was balling
Brentford
out.
as well.
For me, it'd be Ollie Watkins, but a few other shots. I feel like Leon Bailey, bro. It'd be great for Arsenal. I've been crying out for someone's, to back up Saka. Leon Bailey, would be perfect,
Yep.
and he's finding his form now. Um,
I
anyone
suppose
else?
Doug Louise as well. Louise.
Douglas Luiz. I was about to say, because we were actually linked with Douglas Luiz, and we've been linked with this guy Madu,
Yep.
yeah, for
Yep. So many
years now.
times.
For years. And once again, it comes to January and we were linked with Douglas Luiz. Now, I think you want about, I think it's 60 million, 70 mil
Yeah.
for Douglas Luiz.
60 or 80 million, I think, something like that. We want.
Something like that, 80 million.
Yeah.
And I think look, man scored what, 6 goals for you this season?
Yep. 6
I
goals.
think,
Yeah. Already.
I think he's a quality player.
Yep.
And I would take him at Arsenal, but I look at the price like 80 million. And I'm sure you would love that, yeah. If a
I'll
team like Douglas Luiz, that 80 million would be perfect for you lot, yeah. You can use
love
that and you sign another 3 players out of that money, yeah. But I do believe, as much as a main priority is a midfielder for Arsenal, I do believe 80 million, but is a bit over the top,
Yep.
personally. And I do think there's better midfielders out there, like Tuchemeni from Real Madrid we can go and get. But no, that is a great question, Madu. And personally, I think it's got to be Ollie Watkins. I feel like we have Ollie Watkins in our team.
Mhm.
That's our main striker. That's the main guy, personally.
I'm sure
I've
you've been linked with Tillemans as well. Sorry, Edward. My bad.
no worries. Yeah. As you're saying, Tielemans as well. We was going to sign him before you did on a free, and
Yep.
I'm glad we didn't. Because he's looking to be a great player as well for you guys now.
Yep.
But I'll flip it back at you guys. Yeah, one player you'd take at Arsenal and why? I'll start with you, Madu.
Oh, that's a hard question. That's a tough question. I love, honestly, I love. Oh, this is a tough one because like ah, I love take white back situation. Like we need a backup, but centre back being brilliant as well. Don't get me wrong, I love Declan Rice, but our midfield been absolutely superb, brilliant. I don't. For me, do you know what? I would love to have Martinelli, probably Martinelli or Saka, one of them. But
Yeah,
it's the same one. But I'll say Martinelli, likely Martinelli.
yeah, I thought you'd say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
because there's quality. He's absolutely quality, man.
yeah.
He's absolutely quality. But Bailey, what about you? One player you'll take and why from Arsenal?
Yeah, this is a tough one, but I'll probably take Ben White, to be fair.
Oh,
Yeah, class right back. Uh, I love how he plays as well. He is a great defender. He can go up a pitch as well. So yeah, I'll probably take him. I think he playing that right back for you.
yeah, he's been absolutely superb.
Yeah, so
Ben White.
I would take him, to be fair.
Someone said in the chat if we should do a combined 11, and I think we should personally, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Go
think
on.
let's go for it because I think there will be some interesting decisions in there. And we'll start the
Yep.
goalkeeper, our ex-goalkeeper Emi Martinez, right?
Has to be Martinez.
Against Ramsdale, right? And I'm gonna go Martinez as well. I know I'm an Arsenal
Yeah,
fan. Vice side, yeah, Martinez goes in goal.
yeah.
I
Martinez.
think
Yeah,
that's solid. I think
Martinez.
we're seeing Raya Arsenal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's just he had an awful
it's
game against Luton.
Martinez. Yeah,
Ramsdale's a good goalkeeper, and I think that was a good debate. But he hasn't been playing enough this season, has he? To
yeah. I'm
really.
not playing enough.
So yeah, I think Martinez goes in goal. Right back. Who's your right back?
Matty Cash.
Cash against Ben White.
That's a
Oh,
tough one.
that's a tough one. Do you know what? I'm gonna give Cash been brilliant for us this season. To be fair to him, the FIFA has been very super for us. But I'll be happy if you take Ben. I'll say Ben White think better. Do you agree, Josh, or you disagree?
I'm gonna agree 100%, of course.
Ben
But
White.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
Honestly, I rate Matty Cash as well. By the way, I think
yeah,
Matty Cash is quality for you lot. But I think Ben White has been. I mean, last season was one of the best right backs in the Premier League. Him and Carl Walker were definitely
yeah,
up there. I think Ben White going forward is superb. He can actually cross the ball as well.
yeah.
He overlaps Saka really well, and he doesn't really get caught out defensively that much as well. He's a physical player as well. So yeah, I think it's got to be Ben White. What about you, Bailey? I mean, well, I think you're going to say Ben White because you said he's a player that you take at Arsenal, right?
Yeah, I think Ben White this season he's been unreal. Cash hasn't really started much either, so yeah, I'll say Ben White.
Centre backs for me, I think Saliba goes in.
Yep,
Um,
100%.
but let's
100.
talk about your other centre backs.
Saliba and Ezri Konsa, my opinion.
Konza, yes, you got Konza, you got Carlos, who's came back in from his injury, hasn't he?
Yeah, Diego in there. Pau Torres even. You can put
Pau
Pau
Torres
Torres
has been
in.
doing well. Yeah,
I'll go
obviously
Konsa and Saliba.
Mins has been obviously got that injury as well, didn't he? So he's
Yeah,
out.
so we're not gonna see him for a while. We're not gonna see Mings for a while. But you can put Longley as well, but no, we're not gonna pick a Longley. So so it's gonna be I'm gonna go with Saliba and Konza, in my opinion. Well, how Gabriel been doing, Gabriel?
He's been a beast, but I can't lie, he's been absolutely superb, mate. He's been superb, my dude, bro.
Do you know
Gabriel and
what?
Saliba for me.
Do you know what? I'll give you. Do you know what? I'll do watch Gabriel. He been brilliant as well. Fantastic. Whatever time I watch Gabriel, he been absolutely fantastic for you guys. So personally, I'll go Saliba and Gabriel in my
Mm.
opinion.
I have to agree with that. I think Konza's fantastic. I rate Pau Torres as well. What he did. Obviously, Emery managed him at Villarreal, and he was superb for Villarreal.
Yep.
And obviously, it was a great signing for you guys. I think he's been superb for you lot. I really do. Konza's been fantastic. But I'm just going to edge Gabriel and Saliba. Left back for me. Who's your left back, guys? It's Digne, your
Yeah,
Moreno?
Lucas Digne. Luckily, it's Luca Digne because Romano hadn't been lost game. Just came off an injury as well. Just normally came back
Yeah.
with an injury.
Yeah.
What is it Shanchenko?
Yeah, obviously Zinchenko. I mean, Tomiyasu could play there, but he's injured as well. So, as I said, my issue with Zinchenko is defensively he's poor. I mean, how good has Digne and Moreno been for you guys this season?
Well, go on, Bailey. You want to answer that question, Bailey?
Well, Moreno just came back from injury, so I can't really say him. But Digne, I think he's been unreal last couple of games since he came back into the team. So yeah, I'll probably put him over Zinchenko.
Yeah, for me, I'll agree with Bailey. Definitely agree with Bailey. We have to go. I'll go Digne as left back because he's been absolutely superb. He's not bad for assistance as well. He crossing the ball can be one danger at his game as well. He can assist few people as well. I think Digne got like 5 assists now this season with the crossing the ball, and he's very good at defending. Like he can be caught at one time, but he can be caught out sometime. But apart from that, he's been absolutely brilliant. I'll go with Lucas Digne as left back.
You know what? This is a tough one. I think we're basing it off of fully fit. I think Tomiyasu goes in because he's been superb.
Yep.
But I'll leave this one because personally I'll go Tomiyasu, but I'll leave this one to the chat to decide. Lucas Digne, Tomiyasu, Zinchenko. Let us know in the chat who you go with. Midfield, I think Declan Rice walks in there, as we know.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah,
obviously Partey is a big miss. He's been out for ages for Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you lot either McGinn or Douglas Luiz. You guys can pick that one.
That's a hard one as well. Both been fantastic, brilliant. But I'll just go Douglas Luiz. I think I'll go with Luiz with that one. Luiz.
What about you, Bailey?
Yeah, definitely Luiz.
Yeah, Douglas Luiz and Declan Rice in the two midfield. In front of them, you can have well, we obviously got Odegaard there. Who do you guys usually play where Odegaard plays?
like tens. Do you know
Yeah,
what? We don't really play like a 10 sometimes.
no, you
If
don't, do
we
you?
do, we play a 4-4-2. We play like 4-2-1, 4-2-1, 3-1 sometimes. Most likely, it Diaby, I think. Musa Diaby, I think, we normally go there. I think. Diaby.
I think for
But,
me, I think Odegaard goes in.
yeah, I think for now, I'll go with Odegaard. I'll go with Odegaard. It's been fantastic
Mm.
for you lot. Brilliant. I'll go Odegaard, Martin, Odegaard.
Yeah, Odegaard goes in 100%. The attack striker, Jesus or Watkins?
For me,
Watkins,
Watkins.
Watkins
I'm
for
going
me
to
Watkins.
as
go
well.
Watkins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Watkins. It has to be Watkins.
I think they're both quality players, but I just think goal scorer wise, Watkins to me. I really do.
Watkins better.
Winners then. I think Saka goes on the right, as we know.
Yep.
Left hand side, either Martinelli or who do you play on the left usually?
Normally it's Bailey or Diaby, but I see Martinelli being brilliant for you lot again.
Yes,
I got my
I think I don't know. What do you think, Bailey? On the left hand side.
Yeah, I think probably Martinelli, to be fair.
probably Martinelli.
Yes, I was going to go with that as well. I think Martinelli, even though I rate Leon Bailey, I rate Musa Diaby, I think Martinelli is different class.
Di-
So
Different.
yeah, so we've got Martinez in goal. We've
Mm.
got Ben White. We've got Saliba, Gabriel.
Left at this side,
Left
debate.
back is a debate. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rice, Douglas Luiz, Odegaard, Saka, Watkins,
yeah,
and Martinelli. I think that's pretty fair.
yeah.
I think that's a pretty fair combined 11. But yeah, guys, that is that. That is the preview, people. Listen, to you Villa fans, may the best team win for tomorrow.
Yeah, we're the best team
Um,
wins.
I wish you luck, but not for tomorrow because we
Yeah,
I feel like we're gonna win.
yeah,
But rest of the season, guys, yeah, I really hope Emery gets you top 4, and we can
yeah.
see Villa in the Champions League next season. You know, because that'd be amazing, and I think you guys are a great club. I think you guys have got a great set of fans. You know, you got a great manager. So I do wish you all the best and good luck for the rest of the season. But yeah, Madu, bro, shout out your channel, man, and where people can find you.
Also, you can follow me on my YouTube channel, just under my name, Villa Boys, as well. You can follow me on my YouTube channel, and yeah, that's it.
Bailey, same with you, man. Big up for you coming on, and where they can find you.
Yeah, of course, find me Villa TV. I do, of course, Villa content. Match preview for that game with Luke AFC comes out tonight. Hopefully, I get True Guna on when Villa play Arsenal as well next time. But yeah, just subscribe to me if you haven't. I'm on the road to 500.
Yeah, guys, as I said, both of those ads are in the title. We literally click the blue at and take them straight to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to them if you haven't already, people. Absolute legends. And yeah, content coming up on the channel, obviously, guys. Tomorrow, match day, watch long, match reaction, player ratings, all that stuff, people coming up after the game. Yeah, plenty of content. We're on the road to 6K subscribers. Make sure you discover your new people. But yes, big thanks, guys, for coming on. You know, after obviously get you both on again when we play you guys at the Emirates. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, may the best team win tomorrow, guys. And we're getting out of here, people. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, people.